Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Today, we're going to be doing a review for the new Futmas cards, as they do normally come out at 1 p.m. If you guys haven't checked out the Champions League cards video, that will be the video before this one. I'm trying to get like 2 uploads a day for you guys, and I want to see how that really works out for people. So I think for tomorrow's video, we're going to be checking out Europa League cards too for the earlier video, and then again, we'll be looking at the Futmas cards when they come out too. So I don't know what cards come out. I only see it when I actually access Ultimate Team, so it kind of brings a little bit of excitement to me. So hopefully they release some pretty good cards that have gotten significant stat boosts and are affordable to do, because that Arias card yesterday was awesome, to be honest, right? So let's see what we got going on here. So we have Aanholt, Isco, and Coutinho. Okay, this one is good only because of Aanholt. You know why? Because Aanholt is freaking sick. Right? Let's look at the stats, right? We're gonna do some comparisons here, because I think he got some pretty good stat boosts, right? This Aanholt is definitely worth getting. I actually, because he's from the Premier League, I actually might get him myself. Yeah, I might actually get him myself. We're gonna see what's up with this card. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to Footbin right away, because we want to see the comparison between the two, right? And I'm gonna search out Aanholt's card. This, for me, this is a sick. Oh yeah, no, this is sorry, I said sick. This is an amazing SBC. Amazing, amazing. Okay, let's see what the requirements are for this first. So an 83 rated team, 1 team of the week, Foot Champions player, Netherlands 2, Crystal Palace 1, team overall rating 83. Honest to God, this is worth it, 100%. This is 100% worth it, because the Premier League has, like, they have good left backs, but they don't have that many good left backs. This is a significant stat boost. EA, again, these are the types of cards I want to see released. Let's look at the stat comparisons, right? Look at the difference between these two cards. It's fantastic, okay? So the two comparisons that you would make with Patrick Van Aanholt's card is his 75 to his 81. So already that is a huge, huge significant stat increase. Very, very good, EA. Full props to them. This is an insane. This one is insane. Do you know why this one is insane? Like I said, no good left backs from the Premier League. So this one is awesome, in my opinion. Really good SBC. 83 rated. You need like 1 Crystal Palace player. This is a good SBC. Fantastic. We're going to be looking at the other ones soon, right? Let's look at the difference of the card stats. The things that will be significantly different with the card, right? His Futmas card is an 83-83 for agility of bounce. So a +6 in both of those stats. A +5 in the composure. So he has 70 composure. Now, that's way better, because his dribbling stats in general have been significantly increased, right? +6 in the dribbling, +5 in the ball control, +5 in the reactions, +6 in the bounce, +6 in the agility. That's fantastic, right? They give him a +3 and a +4 in acceleration and sprint speed. These are the types of Futmas cards we need more. This is insane. Okay, this one is insane, right? You gave him a +6 in finishing. Having a 70 finishing, 70 composure in certain opportunities, you know, if the fullback ever finds himself in a situation, he might be able to score, which is great, right? +6 in the short passing, +6 in the short passing, and the long passing. Fantastic, because passing is very, very important for fullbacks. I used to use this rare gold Patrick Van Aanholt before, and I didn't like it because of the passing, right? That and the dribbling was not good enough with this card, right? But now it is, right? High medium work rates, not necessarily a work rate that I prefer to have. I definitely prefer to have high work rates. But again, this is a fantastic card to get. He is 5'9" with 97 jumping. Doesn't have the strength, but does have the jumping, which is great. That's really, really good. 81 aggression with that acceleration and sprint speed allows him to chase after people and win the ball back really nicely, because he's also tall. So when he's going body to body against people, it's more about his aggression getting through people than it is about his strength getting through people. So this is a great card to do, man. Interception 76 isn't great, but if I were to do this card personally, I'd probably give him an anchor because his acceleration and sprint speed is already really good. So if I give him an anchor, it would increase his defensive stats, his physical stats, and this would just be a fantastic card in general. This is really good SBC. I really recommend you guys to do this card because this card will be a lot of fun to use, and it's also meta. The cool thing about Patrick Van Aanholt's card, and this is the reason why I might do it myself, is because I can get a good left back in Alexandro's position. But I still feel like Alexandro would be better because of the high work rates and physical presence. But the cool thing about this card is that he is also Dutch. So if you want to make a team where you have Wilfried Zaha, right, as your center mid, because there was that Futmas card that came out that was worth getting as well. If you get that Wilfried Zaha card, and you put him in the center mid position, you get that full link with Wilfried Zaha. If you get Van Dijk in your team, you get that full link with Van Dijk. Not full link as in like the triple link, but you get that double link. So because he's Dutch and from the Premier League, he gets that green link with Van Dijk, and it kind of gives you options to work around, right? Because now you can put Van Dijk, Van Aanholt, and Alisson as your goalkeeper. And you have like a really cool concept working for you there, right? So again, this is a fantastic SBC. I definitely recommend people to do it because honestly, it looks great. The other SBCs, honestly, I think are going to be a complete waste, and I'll explain why. Cam Isco, actually, isn't he a winger? Oh, he's still a Cam. Yeah. See, let's go look at his card real quick here. Because no, dude, listen, like I said, this card would be amazing to have if you have a regular game mode, and I'm going to keep stressing that in every video, but it's a very important concept, right? Isco's Futmas card's not showing up on here for some reason. Let's go back here, go back to the main page and search up Isco, and Isco's not showing up here. Okay, so we'll just look at his stats in game then, which is perfectly fine. Go back here and look at his attributes. So this card is all about dribbling, right? If you look at his work rates, high, medium work rates, 3-star weak foot, which really sucks, but 4-star skill moves, right? This card's all about dribbling. Agility, 87, 90 balance, good dribbling, good ball control, acceleration, 78, right? So he's not going to get past people. He's not going to have the physical presence to get past people. But when he is on the ball, he's going to be very, very quick. His shot power sucks, so that sucks for the finesse shot meta. If 1v1 finishing was effective, then 87 finishing with 86 composure would be awesome. But it's a cool card, but it's not a usable card in the way that the gameplay content is revolved around this year, right? 73 stamina as well, EA. You guys got to give him an 82 because he's a midfielder, right? Like, let's make these midfielders last longer. 73 stamina is just far too low, especially for a Cam card because Cams run all over the place. Even if you tell them to stay forward, they're still running all over the place. So this one is a disappointing SBC. Only, again, I have to stress this because I get comments in the chat saying, oh, and not every player could be a legend. That's not the point, guys, okay? These cards would be cool if they had the online tournament mode, 3 qualifying games, and then the rounds, and then having decent rewards, not as good as division rivals, but decent rewards. This would be a fun card to get because it's Isco, right? Like I would get Isco. I would even go get Karim Benzema. I would go get Mariano just to have fun and try out different cards. You know what I mean? But because of what the game is revolved around now, and there's only like a selection of honestly like maybe 50, 60 players, and I think I'm pushing it to be honest with 50, 60 players. It's just not an ideal card. It's fun for sure with a regular game mode, just not with the competitive game mode. And then last but not least, we have Philippe Coutinho here. I'm gonna give a fair judgment of Philippe Coutinho's card because this card is one of the most underrated cards this year. I really do recommend people to use this card. Really do recommend it, okay? Because I used Coutinho's regular card, and again, the thing you notice right off the bat is the lack of physical strength that he has because he's tiny, okay? This guy is 5'8". I thought he was like lower, to be honest. 5'8", right? Not ideal to have, but having a person playing on the left side, cutting inside, shooting with his right foot that has 85 shot power, 95 long shots, 78 finishing, but with 86 composure. This is a really cool card. This is a card I can actually see being used in the meta, but it depends where, right? Because Coutinho doesn't have sprint speed. So if you're going to be using a 4-2-3-1, for me personally, I wouldn't use that Philippe Coutinho card. Because sprint speed for me on the wings is the most important. But it depends on your playstyle with the card, right? Because he's high work rates. So he's all about like trying to get possession of the ball. He wants the ball at his feet, right? And then moving that way. And then with this card, when you do have the ball at your feet, he's going to be moving around the pitch like a beast. 86 composure with 93 dribbling, 94 ball control, 84 reactions with 95 balance, 94 agility. That 94 agility with 95 balance, while being 5'8", this card's going to be moving like this. Snap of the finger, this guy's going to be moving around the pitch, right? Again, 78 finishing, I'm okay with that. That's like okay because and only because you gave him that 86 composure and good shot power, good long shots. So even if you improve the finishing by a 2 or a 3 in the chemistry style for the finishing, it'd be great, right? For me personally, I think I would use a Hunter Chem style on this card. I'm going to go ahead and open Foothead instead of Footbin because I don't think Footbin updated their website just yet. So I'm going to go check out Coutinho's card. I don't know if Foothead has dark mode, so just remind me if they do, guys, okay? So if I were to use Philippe Coutinho's card, I would 100% slap a Hunter on him. Just to increase the pace as much as possible if he is going to be playing on the sides, right? Because you want to increase that sprint speed. His acceleration is going to be really awesome with his sprint speed, right? Now, if the sprint speed doesn't bother you that much, which to be honest it should, in my opinion, because it depends on the playstyle, like I said, right? The playstyle I need my players on the sides to be fast. In the middle, not so much, but in the sides, definitely need it, right? Well, you need pace everywhere, but that's besides the point. With Coutinho's card, a Hunter would bring his finishing up to an 83 with 86 composure. 83, don't know if it's going to play to an 83, right? And he's going to increase that shot power. Dudes, this card right here is going to be one of the best cards to finesse shot with. Because you guys know that is a characteristic of Coutinho's in real life, to finesse shot like an absolute god, okay? He's going to do something very similar in this game. I'm not sure if they show traits here on Foothead, so I'm going to go ahead and search up his other versions of his cards because they haven't been updated on Footbin. So I'll just search up his Champions League card here, and there it is. You have to search, that's how you have to search it up. Okay, beautiful. So with the traits on this card, he has none. Let's go to this one just to see. So he has flair and takes finesse free kicks. The finesse shot trait not being on Coutinho is the weirdest thing because this guy is literally known for finesse shots in real life. But yeah, we'll look at the card right here. Right? So the comparison that you would be making this card to would be to his rare gold, right? So the rare gold would be like this. So if you look at these stats in particular, there's nothing that is significantly different, right? It's in the 1s and the 2s, so it's not like a huge difference. A regular Coutinho costs 40k, whereas this Coutinho might cost a little bit more. We're actually going to go check out his requirement here. His requirement for 1 and 2 upgrades. Yeah, so for that overall rating, I wouldn't do it. 85 rating for this card, no. Coutinho hasn't gotten informs this year yet, and his performances, there's a chance of him getting one. But if you want to make a cool Brazilian team or a cool team with Barcelona, this is a card to get, obviously, right? Because you got someone like Dembele who already has an inform, then you have Coutinho, then you have other cards that you could put in your team too, right? But team overall rating at 85 with 2 minimum team of the week or ultimate screen players, a little bit questionable, right? It's going to be in the expensive side, but like I said, guys, is this card usable? It is. It is a usable card in this game, and I think that in that sense, it's a good SBC. In that sense, I like this card would be a really cool card to get again with the regular game mode, but it is still very much usable for division rivals as well if you're playing in the higher division. So honestly, I think this was a really good new SBC in comparison to the other ones. I feel like it's improved. I think Isco is irrelevant, but I think that Coutinho and the best one, Van Aanholt, were really good SBCs, in my opinion. I think they're insane. Van Aanholt has gotten significant stat boosts for a left back in the Premier League. Guys, go search up left backs in the Premier League. What do you got? Inform Robertson, hate that card. Mendy, hate that card, right? Luke Shaw, don't even bother. Danny Rose, don't even bother. Like, they don't have good left backs in the Premier League, and this is a really, really good improvement, right? Especially since he has 97 jumping. That's awesome, because he's 5'9". I don't know how the strength will play into effect with the jumping, but the card is awesome regardless. I would definitely recommend doing this 100%, because the requirements for it is not bad at all. For Isco and Coutinho, yes, it is, but this SBC is insane because of this card right here. There's no cards like this card for the Premier League in the left back position, and I'll go check that just to make sure, because I'm pretty sure that is how it is. Because I used to, you guys can see my team right now. I can use the Premier League fullback, right? So I could put Van Aanholt in that team right there. So I need to sell Aguero because I'm using Felipe Anderson in the team now on 7 chem because I hate Aguero that much. Left back here, we're gonna put that, and then we're gonna put Premier League, and we're gonna search up for concept players. And they have Europa League Alonso, but Alonso's slow, right? Like, look, pace, like, you just don't have that in any other card. There's nothing like that Van Aanholt card. So I would really, really recommend people doing that card. I'm probably going to do it myself to try him out and see how he plays in game. Will he be better than Sandro? I don't think so, because Sandro is freaking strong, and this guy makes a hell of a difference in my team, 100%. So I gotta take a look at that at some point. But I think this was a really good SBC personally because of that Van Aanholt, and okay with the Coutinho, but then Isco not so much. So hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you guys enjoyed it, please drop a thumbs up on it. Definitely helps the channel a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Love you guys.